Boom.
I feel like I should have,
Wake up.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back to the Nitty Gritty. Courtney and Caileen
Hello.
here.
Hello.
So we're here to talk about headlights again.
Yes, back to our favorite subject.
Our most favorite, cherished subject.
Cherished subject.
Yes.
Yes, it's a good way to put it.
Yeah, so today we're going to talk about headlights myths. Yes. So, there's a lot of preconceived notions about headlights.
Tons.
And a lot of things that people think that they know and are oftentimes false.
Mistaken.
Yes, they're often false. And I know before I started here, I thought a lot of these myths were true.
I agreed. I did as well.
And I just, a lot of things you just hear and you think and you believe it to be true.
Well, and when the collective believes it to be true, you feel like, if your closest girlfriends, your mom, your, whoever else tells you.
And whoever,
You tend to think like, well, I mean, if this many people believe that that's true, like maybe there's some validity to it.
Yep.
So, like Courtney said, since we've been working at Tech, we've become versed in headlights, facts, and fiction.
Subject matter experts.
Subject matter experts. We like to call those shmees around here. Shmees. Actually, when you were talking about the myths and like what we believed before we started working here, it reminded me of something from when I was in 5th grade. And they were doing head lice checks.
Okay.
This one girl, and we'll omit her name, or we'll call her Susie. That's not her name. Susie. Susie, we all believed lice lived in the walls at Susie's house. And I'm not sure how that rumor started or why, or also kids are mean, and I feel terrible for believing it, but, I was 11.
If Charlie, Joey, and Katie say so,
then I believed what they had to say. So we all thought that the lice lived in the walls of Susie's house, and Susie actually was the one kid out of our class who got pulled out when they did the checks, never came back. And so it only intensified the belief that that was true. So myth number 1, lice cannot live in walls.
No, they cannot.
They cannot live in walls.
No.
Okay.
Termites.
Mice. Rodents.
Ugh, yeah.
Ugh,
No.
The worst. The
other of them.
The other icks.
Yeah.
That'll be another video.
Yeah.
The other
other
icky
icks.
factors. Yeah. So let's start off with the number 1, I think, that we hear the most often.
I agree.
That lice can fly and or jump from head to head.
Which is so terrifying.
It is very terrifying.
It's terrifying. Like germs.
Yes. Yeah.
You know? I mean, at least you can see lice.
Right.
I mean,
they're really small, but they are visible.
Small, but they are visible,
Yes.
Germs, you cannot. I'm sorry, we have someone mowing the lawn out here. There's a window over here. And so I got distracted, and you might hear a lot more.
Yeah.
Just know that we're keeping it maintained over here. So,
Yes. The things we do.
Yeah.
The things we do. So, okay, number 1, lice don't have wings.
No.
So that mixes the whole flying scenario right off the bat.
They
cannot fly.
They're not jumping squirrels.
No. They are not flying, jumping squirrels.
No.
And their legs, this is really disgusting, but if you're ever curious, you can look at like a really magnified photo of lice. In fact, we have some on the website, licefree.com, 3 E's.
3 E's.
You can see how their legs are built more crab-like.
Yeah.
Rather than fleas, where they're kind of like
They're like bulldogs.
they're made for jumping.
Yeah.
The lice are more like this.
Yeah.
So they're made to like grasp hair and hold on to it, right? Because that's their livelihood. So they don't have the functionality to be able to like leap and jump. So head lice are contracted from direct head-to-head contact.
Yes.
So if Courtney and I like put our heads together and one of us had lice, we'd transfer. Or sharing personal care items, hats,
Yes.
combs, brushes,
Yes.
etc.
Yes.
Yes.
And they run really fast.
They do. They are quick. They're
very,
scurriers.
they scurry.
They scurry.
And so I think that's oftentimes why people think that they jump is because, you know, 1 second they're there and the next second they're not. And
Yeah.
it's just because they move so quickly.
Yes.
So,
that's true.
Myth number 1, debunked. It is not a thing.
It is not true. They cannot fly or jump. It's not true.
Yes, they cannot jump or fly.
Number 2, lice like people who are quote unquote dirty or have poor hygiene.
Yes.
This is also categorically untrue.
Yes, and it's not true.
Lice actually prefer clean hair. It's easier for them to shimmy across and hang on to and attach their eggs to. Again, their livelihood of continuing on the lice population.
Yes.
Dirty hair typically has a lot of like oil, grease buildup or product buildup. It's harder for them to attach their eggs to. So that is untrue. Lice like any human being with a head of hair.
It doesn't matter who you are, what you are, as long as you're human.
Son.
Yeah.
They don't care.
No, yeah.
Prime Minister's daughter doesn't care. Lice will take anyone they can get their claws on.
Their
Kind of
sunken feet.
well, kind of claw-like. Yeah. So
Anything that they can get their
anybody,
talons.
We should do maybe we should add some like of the pictures blown up.
I will. I'll do
Okay.
that, yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Everybody, you're welcome. You'll enjoy that. Okay, so myth number 2, lice like dirty people or people with poor hygiene.
Nope.
Untrue.
Nope, not true.
Not true at all.
Not
okay. Number 3. You ready for this
Tell
one?
me.
That your dog and your cat will get your lice. This is not true.
It's not true.
It is not true. Now, dogs and cats can get lice.
Yes.
This is true. But the type of lice that like your pets and the type of lice that like humans, scientific names on our website somewhere. I don't have those right off here for you.
Or in marketing.
Yeah, that's not pretty. Scientist. Nobody wants to see that name.
No.
That they're host specific. So the lice that like pets only want to snack on your pets.
Yep. They only like Fido's
Blood.
Yeah. And Fluffy's blood.
Yeah, and Fluffy, Fido and Fluffy. And human lice are specific to humans. They want to feed on human blood.
Yes.
So there is that little fact. A lot of people will call and ask if they can use our products on their pets, which the answer is no. They are not toxic, but just because they're non-toxic to us does not mean they're non-toxic to your pet.
Yes.
And if your pet is struggling with lice or fleas or any other critter
Go to your
varmint, go to your vet.
Just go to your vet. They know what to do with.
Yes. They have all the things for that.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
So myth number 3, that
your pet can get head lice or
your head lice.
Your head lice.
Human head lice. Untrue.
Untrue. Not
Also,
true.
that sound I'm making is really nice. Okay, and then the
You have
fourth.
talent.
I do.
You didn't know about.
I could be on America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
That's what that reminds me
you
of.
could
The
do
giant X's.
Game show sounds.
I think I would be awesome on a game show.
It's my life dream.
To be Bob Barker. No, Alex Trebek.
I don't think you were here this day, but we recently found out that one of our coworkers was on a game show.
Who?
Gary.
Gary was on a game show?
Yeah.
Which one?
It was, I think it called Shopping Spree, and it was on for like one season.
Is that where you go and you film?
No, that's Supermarket Sweep.
Okay.
A Supermarket Sweep was on for many seasons. I was an avid watcher in my childhood days. Childhood.
Yeah.
I was not grown up when it aired, but yeah, Shopping Spree, mid-90s, and yeah, I tried to look it up on YouTube and I couldn't find it.
It doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, he says he has a video somewhere, and I'm waiting
Oh, he's going to show us that video.
Yeah.
I need to see that.
But I've submitted my application for Wheel of Fortune several times.
Oh, yeah. Wheel of Fortune would be awesome. I also feel like you would do good on Jeopardy. I think you'd do good on Jeopardy. Cole would do good on Jeopardy.
Cole would do decent. We don't read.
That's all right. They have a pop culture section, don't they?
Oh, yeah. If there's some sections and people don't know that, I'm like, what? All of these.
You living under a rock? Or the math section.
Yeah.
Cole would kill the math
Cole
section.
would do really well with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we digress.
We digress.
Okay, tell me the next myth.
Okay, the next and last myth is kind of a drawn out one here, so I'm going to make this as concise as possible. I have a tendency to drag on. I don't know if you've noticed. Anywho, okay, so there's this recommendation after you have head lice to clean up your home and to bag any items for up to 10 to 14 days is really kind of the window. And that's specifically geared towards the nits. So the lice themselves, if they become detached from the head, they typically die within 36 hours because they have to feed on your blood every 6 hours to sustain life.
Yep.
Ooh, no, oogie, sorry. But the eggs can in some cases live quite a bit longer, and so the incubation period is up to 14 days, right? And so we recommend bagging things that you can't wash or put into the dryer or dry clean in bags tightly sealed for that amount of time. However, I will let you know, and we've come to find out over the years, that the likelihood of a nit surviving once it's become detached from the head is so slim. So, and we typically tell this to people when they call and they have just like made themselves crazy over cleaning the house. They've done everything and they're going weeks on end making themselves sick over it. And it's like, well, I mean, that's good, and it's good to be diligent, and you want to follow these rules of thumb. But if it's like you're bagging your things up for like 3-4 months at a time,
not necessary.
No, it's not. So that's kind of a fuzzy myth there, and there is some validity to it, but don't let it rule your life and take over everything. You know, use caution. Vacuum. Vacuuming is a great way to take care of the carpets, your mattress. You know, most vacuums you can detach and do your mattress really quickly, and so anywho, they need to be close to the scalp to stay warm and cozy and incubate and
all the fun stuff.
Hatch. So
okay, so last myth
that how to put that concisely, that nits can live off of the head for up to 14 days. We're gonna call that like a semi. Technically that's the incubation period, but in all likelihood them surviving that amount of time off the head away from the warmth is pretty slim to none. So, yes. So there you have it. There are your head lice, facts, fiction, myths.
Myths, yes. And we have lots more of those questions answered.
Yes.
Or those types of questions answered on our website. We have a ton of resource pages. Oh my goodness.
That's the Invisalign.
Yeah. Tons of resources on the website. Yeah. It's has quite a wealth of knowledge on there.
Well, I mean, not to date us, but 20 plus years of knowledge and research has gone into building the website. So
yeah, exactly. So
we know some things.
Yes, and like we said before, make sure you can always contact us if you have any questions about head lice or our products or anything like that. You can reach us on Facebook, Instagram. You can call us at 1-800-ITCHING or email us as well.
Yeah, email info@techlabs.com.
Yep, exactly.
TEC, no H, techlabs.com.
We don't
no
deal
H.
with technology.
Get that H out of there.
No. Well, thank you for watching. Make sure you click that subscribe button if you want to see more of the fun things that we do. And make sure to give us a thumbs up as well.
All right. Till next time.
Bye.
Bye.